Okay, what's going on YouTube? GCal Games here to dare back to our video. And on this video, we're going to be doing a Pokemon Unite tier list. So if you guys can smash that like button and subscribe. Now this video is updated to the latest MAMOSWINE patch. So we're going to be taking a look into that right now. So if you guys are excited, do it, like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started. So of course we're going to leave MAMOSWINE to the end. Because, you know, that's the one that's the spotlight. But there's a lot of Pokemon that are going to change their spots from this list. So if you guys can smash that like button, let's go ahead and get started. If you want to see more Pokemon Unite content here in the channel. Now, let's start off with Venusaur. Now I actually want to change this tier list a little bit. I think what I'm gonna put is B plus, because I don't think there's any C tier Pokemon. That's just gonna be empty. And then put A, and over here is gonna be A plus, and then over here is gonna be S tier. Alright, that's what we're gonna do. So Venusaur, I will put him into B plus. Now Venusaur could be A and A plus depending on the player, but I just want to make one thing clear that this tier list is going to be made on like a perspective of like a casual player, I guess you could say, because any of these Pokemon, if you get a pro player, they could be S tier, you know, so that it's not really valid. This is not a casual player if it's a person just going there and wants to play. If you're competitive and you're pro, whatever, this tier list is like, there's no point, because if you get any Pokemon and you're a pro, you can get good with it, so you know, there's no point. Also, just because a Pokemon in the bottom doesn't mean he's not usable. It's legit just B tier. It's just because there's no C tier Pokemon. Anyways, let's just keep going with this. So, Venusaur is here just because I feel like he got a little bit nerfed or he's not as good anymore. He's still pretty good. I actually went with A tier. There's a lot of good Venusaur players. It's just, casually, I just really didn't find myself using him. Next, we got Gengar. Now, Gengar will stay at A tier. I don't think he's better than Venusaur, though. I do think he's pretty good. It just honestly depends on the player. I just personally have not ever fought a good Gengar player, but I've seen a lot of videos of good Gengar players. Mr. Mime, I think he is like A tier. Mr. Mime is pretty good. Like, I've seen a lot of good plays with him, and you can clutch a lot of times with him. Like, even my friend who never played Mr. Mime, using him for the first time, you can do a lot of clutches with his barrier and everything. It is a pretty helpful, but only team player. By himself, sometimes he can be a kind of, you know, kind of slow. Let's go back to the full screen over here real quick. But next we got Snorlax. Now, Snorlax could be A+, but I feel like with MAMOSWINE, he died down a little bit. Like, he's still pretty usable, but I feel like there's better tanks out there. Now, I don't know. I think I'll keep it at this. Now, the next one will pain me a lot to say, but Gardevoir is B+. This pains me because when Gardevoir first released, she was like meta instantly. She was pretty good because it was one of the first Pokemon to drop. Now she's not as good. She's still pretty good, but not as good. And I am a Gardevoir main, or I used to until this latest update, be a Gardevoir main. But I have to admit, she's not the best character. Now, she does do good damage, as Gardevoir has a lot of AoE moves, but the problem is, first for the fact that she only evolves to Gardevoir level 10, so it takes you forever. And when you're Kirlia and Routes, it's really, you do barely any damage. It's almost impossible to win any fights. So especially Routes, it's horrible, so you have to just be jungle. So, Routes, in my opinion, is not really that good. Next, you have Absol, and Absol's going B tier. I'm sorry. Absol is honestly one of the worst Pokemons in the game. He's still pretty usable, but only if you actually know how to use him. Like, he is pretty trash, in my opinion. Next, we got Guardchop. Now, Guardchop is going to go A+ tier. Guardchop has always been, like, up high in the tier lists, to be honest. And I just think he's pretty good. Like, the only problem with me in Guardchop is his Unite move. That's kind of hard for you to, like, control around. But other than that, he's a pretty good Pokemon. Does tons of damage. Next, of course, we have Lucario, S tier. I really don't think I should explain this. You guys already know. Lucario does really good damage, pretty busted. And a lot of people think he's not busted anymore because the bug was fixed with his speed ability, but he's still a pretty good character. Same go for Crustle. Crustle is legit busted as well. A lot of people seem to not. I was a same person. I did not use Crustle at all. He's not my main, but I still use him sometimes. But just because, you know, you look at Crystal, you don't think of a cool Pokemon or something. Like, I'm gonna be honest, think of this as a new player Pokemon Unite. You're not gonna, in your first match, you're gonna choose somebody like Greninja, Charizard, Cinderace, Blastoise, you know, because those are cool Pokemon. You're not gonna choose Mr. Mime or Crustle or whatever, but it is one of the better ones. Next, you have Greninja. Greninja's gonna go into B+. Don't think he's better than Gardevoir though, but he is still pretty good. I would say the only reason why he's over here B+ is because of his Shadow Clone ability. Talonflame is going at A+. After the buff that he got, he's really good, guys. He's really good, but I would say a lot of people take Brave Bird over Fly, and that's something I used to do when I used to play Talonflame. But after playing with Fly, I feel like it's better for you to use Fly over Brave Bird. Just fly in and then using Flame Charge, that is really good. So I think that Talonflame is up here with his new buff. so he's definitely up here. Charizard is B tier, guys. Charizard really is not usable. I remember when I first began the game, I just chose Charizard because, you know, I thought he was gonna be good because, you know, Charizard is like the face of Pokemon alongside Pikachu, so you instantly think of him as like OP or strong Pokemon. In this game, it's really not it. There's way better characters out there. Next, Zeraora, also S tier, able to clear fights, and the fact that when you get level 8, you're already maxed out over there. You're good. Zeraora is really, really good. I personally don't like Zeraora's playstyle because I don't really like the speedster characters, or I would say characters that have small ranges. I really don't like those characters, so Zeraora is not really my playstyle, but he's still pretty good. Next we have Cinderace. Cinderace is better than Greninja. I would say honestly he's just a better version of Greninja. Eldegoss is going over here at B plus as well. She's still pretty good, but there are other healers in the game. Cramorant is going A plus, but the only reason I would say he doesn't go S tier, it's because Cramorant, you need a support character. You need somebody with you. You can't just rush into a fight alone as a Cramorant. You do need to have a partner or a teammate with you, because by yourself you're not going to do much stuff, but if you have a teammate, because of your range and everything, you will do strong amounts of damage. Blastoise used to be S tier, but with the latest nerfs, is only 8 plus. He's still a really good Pokemon. Not as good as he used to be, but he's definitely the one that I'm buying next. Pikachu, still B plus. Nothing much to say about him. I really don't like his playstyle because I do not like small, like squishy, I guess you could say, Pokemons. So Pikachu definitely not it for me. Clefable, I guess she's gonna go B plus, A tier. Nothing much for me to say about her. I haven't played her much, but I know she's a pretty good support character. I would say she's like B plus, A tier. I'll put her bottom of A, or should I put her I'll put her regular for now. Alolan Ninetales is S tier, pretty good Pokemon, as you guys already know. Wigglytuff, or Wigglypuff, whatever, is over here at B plus, one of the worst Pokemons in the game. Really not a good support. Slowbro, I would say Slowbro's like in the middle, bro. He's like right here. Slowbro is a pretty good A tier Pokemon, right here. He's a really good team player. Machamp over here as well, really good damaging. But Machamp is one of the few Pokemons that can actually counter Mamoswine easily, because Mamoswine is a tank, bro. His health is insane. But Machamp is one of those Pokemon that can like obliterate a Mamoswine, so he's pretty good for that. Blissey is A tier. She's the best healer in game right now, so definitely go for Blissey if you want to play a support type. And then last but not least, I'm gonna say this: Mamoswine is S tier. I am banning Mamoswine, and he does insane damage, guys. Even as Piloswine, he's still so good. Even as Swinub, he's still pretty good. Mamoswine is just a beast, and definitely one of the meta units right now, meta characters right now. So personally, a lot of people are not choosing it, which I'm glad, because then I get to choose them. But Mamoswine is definitely just a tank, and definitely meta. Of course, the next Pokemon to come is Sylveon, so I can't really say anything on that. But in my opinion, I feel like Sylveon will be like around right here. So comment down below, where do you think Sylveon's going to be? I don't think she's going to be busted, but I think she'll be like right here. Maybe she's going to be like a better Alola Ninetales. We'll have to wait and see. But guys, comment down below. What do you guys think of this tier list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Comment down below your thoughts, and comment down below what other Pokemon you guys would like to see in Pokemon Unite. I want you guys to comment right now for those who are at the end of the video, because I plan on making a video on the Pokemon that you guys want to see in Pokemon Unite. But you know, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.